Viewers, you must have heard of asteroids falling to Earth. But what if one of those asteroids pierced the planet and burrowed deep into the ground? From the intense heat and radiation of the Earth, terrifying creatures begin to emerge. How will you save yourself from them? Let's find out. We're taken to a city in China, where a chilling event unfolds. A very large snake is reportedly roaming the area. The people of the city continue with their daily routines, unaware of the impending danger, until suddenly something falls in front of a car. The driver steps out, thinking it's a prank. But when he looks up, his eyes widen in terror. A massive creature appears. It resembles a bat, but its size, its enormous size, takes everyone by surprise. Panic sets in. People run for their lives. And then, with a terrifying roar, the creature releases a shockwave, devastating the entire city. From this, we can only imagine the kind of destructive power these creatures hold. But how did these creatures come to exist? To understand this, we must go back 10 years. We find ourselves at a military base where an enormous asteroid has crashed, creating a vast gaping hole. A soldier named Chan speaks with his wife, Dr. Eve, about the strange hole. His team has detected high levels of radiation emanating from it. Before they arrived, others had gone down into the hole, but none of them came back. Driven by the need for answers, Chan and his team descend into the depths of the hole. The further they go, the higher the radiation levels climb. There they find the remains of the soldiers who came before them, their lives cut short. The deeper they venture, the more horrifying their discovery becomes. They stumble upon a stone, pulsing with radiation. It's not of this world. The stone, this asteroid, isn't just an asteroid. It's an egg, and it's about to hatch. As the egg begins to crack open, massive tentacles shoot out, attacking Chan's team. The creature, now fully emerged, is monstrous, its body covered in writhing tentacles. One by one, the creature picks off the team. Chan tries to flee, but the creature grabs his leg, pulling him closer. Desperately, he clings to a nearby object for dear life. Then, in a moment of desperation, his wife arrives, cutting the creature's tentacle and freeing Chan. Together they run. Chan throws a grenade at the creature, but it does nothing to stop it. As they near the emergency exit, time is running out. The door is closing. If they don't make it in time, they'll be trapped forever and become the creature's next meal. Just as they're about to reach safety, the creature's tentacle pierces Eve's body. In a heart-wrenching moment, she pushes Chan out of the way, ensuring his escape. She's left behind, with no hope of survival. Chan's heart shatters as he watches her sacrifice herself to save him. But Eve isn't done. Grasping a bomb in her hand, she activates it, causing a massive explosion that obliterates the creature and claims her life. Chan barely escapes, overwhelmed with guilt. He breaks down, haunted by the thought that he couldn't save her. The scene shifts to the present day. Chan has left the military, choosing to work in a restaurant. His life has changed completely. Every day, he lives with the weight of guilt, believing Eve died because of him. Meanwhile, a secret experiment is underway. Professor Drake, a scientist, has been studying the same asteroid that fell to Earth, buried deep underground. Its radiation levels continue to rise, and if they don't find a way to control it, India could be in grave danger. But the professor knows the threat firsthand. He's faced it before, and now he needs someone who's experienced these creatures before. He knows exactly who to turn to. The professor approaches Chan, asking him to rejoin the military. He tells Chan that another asteroid has landed on Earth, and its radiation levels are escalating. They need his expertise to control the situation. But Chan, still torn by the past, refuses. Furious, he blames the professor for his wife's death. However, after a long night of reflection, Chan realizes that his wife always helped others, even at the cost of her own life. He knows now that he, too, must help. He resolves to join the mission. The professor has assembled a team for the dangerous mission. Captain Pan, a strong and capable leader, is at the helm. When Chan arrives, the team sets off together, guided by Dr. Eve's team from the outside. They soon locate the asteroid, but something is off. There's no radiation coming from it. As they attempt to leave with the asteroid, the entrance unexpectedly closes. It's not a door, it's a giant creature. Panic erupts as the creature attacks, and the team is forced to defend themselves. A massive ant-like monster emerges, relentless in its assault. Chan and his team make a run for it, asteroid in tow, but their bullets barely make a dent in the creature's tough hide. After a terrifying escape, they think they're safe, but the creatures follow them. Chan and Captain Pan reach their vehicle, thinking they're safe. But they're wrong. The creature flips their car, trying to devour them. Meanwhile, other members of the team are in danger as another monster hunts them. Trapped, Chan quickly opens a hatch in the middle of the street, escaping into the depths below. Captain Pan leaves a grenade in the car, and they run for cover. The explosion kills the creatures, at least for now. Chan and his team are safe, but for how long? The professor continues his experiments, but something goes terribly wrong. The creature they've been experimenting on begins to break free, and a new, even more massive monster emerges. It spreads its wings and flies into the sky, a new terror unleashed. When Captain Pan confronts the professor, he's furious. The professor never warned them about this danger. As Chan demands answers, the professor remains silent, offering only a cryptic statement. The asteroid may prove useful in the future. Chan knows there's something the professor is hiding. Inside a high-tech laboratory, the professor and his team have developed a device to control a gigantic creature's mind. When they activate the device, the creature's heartbeat quickens, then stops. Just as the professor orders the experiment to stop, the heartbeat resumes. The creature was fooling them. It was never under their control. Chaos erupts as the creature begins destroying everything in sight. The massive snake-like monster starts tearing apart the lab, escaping into the wild. The professor realizes that Chan is escaping with the asteroid. He's had enough of this twisted experiment. Desperate to stop him, the professor sends Captain Pan and his team after Chan. In an elevator, Captain Pan attacks Chan, beating him mercilessly. But Chan fights back, overpowering them all. In the struggle, he throws a grenade, causing an explosion. Chan falls, and just then, Dr. Tim arrives, picking him up and escaping with the asteroid. But Captain Pan survives. He fires at Chan's car, furious that the professor had promised him a cure for his cancer, a cure that never came. The professor reveals that the cure lies within the asteroid that Chan is carrying. Realizing this, Captain Pan sets off in pursuit. Meanwhile, the bat-like creature wreaks havoc on the city. The professor arrives to witness the destruction. Captain Pan and his team arrive, ready to kill the creature, but it proves nearly impossible to defeat. Dr. Tim's team lures the massive creature away, buying the team some time. The giant snake-like creature chases Chan's car. Its target isn't Chan, but the asteroid he carries. The chase is relentless. For a moment, the creature seems to disappear. But it hasn't. It takes flight, preparing to attack from above. Just then, the ground cracks open, and the enormous snake reappears, launching an attack on the people below. Chan's car overturns, throwing them into the chaos. The bat-like creature perches on a building, but the snake follows. The two creatures prepare to clash. Chan, gravely injured, meets the professor, who is also dying. Captain Pan arrives to help Chan, but then, in a shocking turn, attacks Dr. Tim from behind. The creatures continue their battle as the bat-like monster gains the upper hand. It hurls the giant snake from the building, sending it crashing down. The impact sends debris flying, and Captain Pan sustains a fatal neck injury. As the snake is defeated, Chan places the asteroid before it. The snake consumes it, absorbing its radiation, and growing stronger than ever. It grabs the bat creature, crushing it with devastating strength. Just then, military planes arrive, launching missiles at both creatures, ending their reign of terror in a massive explosion. Chan, caught in the blast, doesn't survive. The professor is arrested, his illegal experiments exposed. And so the story ends. Viewers, if you enjoyed this tale, please let us know in the comments. Our team worked tirelessly to bring you this story, so don't forget to subscribe. See you next time with more thrilling stories.